Greetings, friends and fellow Cigar Box guitar enthusiasts. Del Puckett here, and I'm in the sub-fab. And we are doing a demo on some of this equipment up the stairwell up there. Anyhow, I'm just killing time waiting for the rest of the team to show up. But guys, I've got some good news. They opened up the music room. The music room is basically it's going to become my new office until I retire. So I'm going to take you up there right now. Let's go check it out. We are on our way to the music room. In the freight elevator. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the music room. Welcome to my office. Ta-da! We have rules in here, people. This room hasn't been used in 2 years. As a result, the clock is dead. The first order of business is to change the battery on the clock and then tune up all these guitars. We even got a lefty in the back there, look at that. Keyboards, microphones, drum set, PA. This is my new office right here, guys. My new office. So just to get everybody up to speed, I used to play music in this room all the time back in 2015 and 2016. In fact, if you go back in time on this YouTube channel to the very beginning, you'll see the very first group of videos were all shot in this room. And I'll give you just a quick look around here. Does that ring a bell? Even this floor here. See the floor? That design is in my logo. So crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy how we've come full circle? It's like, it's incredible. So anyhow, I'm going to take my hat off, take my vest off, and I'm going to play a little music. You remember this see-through guitar, right? Made from a reticle box, springs. We're going through the Roland Microcube. And these are the settings. Don't forget the Psycho knob. have the single coil on this side and the piezo on this side. So I have the battery for the bridge. And I'm going to put the switch in the middle so I get half single coil and half piezo. And then I dialed up some reverb. And I'm not going to do crazy psycho. I'm going to leave it on the clean sound. Alright, so I'm going to leave you with a little lesson. So before we do anything, we'll tune up here, the low string. The middle string. And the high string. Now you can use a pick, or you can use just your fingers. In this case here, I'm just going to use my fingers. My thumb is going to be attached to the top string. My index finger is going to be attached to the middle string, and my middle finger is going to be attached to the high string. So it's going to look like this. Now, one thing that I want to point out here is, look how my fingers are in a straight line. They're not crooked, like bent, like this. right, but they're in a straight line. All the tips of my fingers line up in a straight line. That's just like my default position, okay? And notice where this meaty piece of my arm underneath my pinky, see how it's like resting here on top of the bridge, just so I can get that rubber band sound. It was open, be open. So I'm barely touching right underneath there. So I get that sound. Because if it was open, it'd sound like without it. Okay, so that's this hand. Thumb, index finger, middle finger. So I do thumb, and then at the same time. So over here, now everybody goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this note here, which is my middle finger on the middle string on the 3rd fret. And then it's going to be so. I'm going to do that twice. Backwards. What I like to do is I like to stomp my foot. Boom, 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 boom. And when I come up here, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to use my pinky and my ring finger. Up here at the 7th fret, same thing. 5th fret. And you can mix up this over here. I'm just going back and forth and forth and back and forth. Back and forth and forth and back. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this lesson. I'm going to take you for a little walk outside real quick, just so you can see what's beyond that door right there. That door right there. Check this out. It's just absolutely incredible how fast time flies when you're on break. Oh my gosh. Speaking of time flies, I did change the battery in the clock. So now there's no excuse on being late. No excuse. I did want to remind everybody about my Patreon account, and things are going to be picking up on my Patreon account. In fact, I'm going to do a live. I figured it out. I'm going to do live YouTube lives that are exclusive to the Patreon, and I'll probably do those on the weekends. But anyhow, I'm so glad to have my office space back here. Look forward to me doing some more frequent YouTube videos. I'll do lessons and little jamming videos and whatnot here and there. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, You know the drill. You know the drill. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.